So today I want to talk to you about the long-term cycles that occur in our lives in numerology. So up to now I've been talking to you about your chart numbers, your life path, your expression, your soul urge, your maturity number, your birthday numbers that all relate to you as a person. Now what I'm talking to you today is the external conditions that are going to happen to you to help you learn the lessons that you're here to learn in this lifetime. And we have long-term cycles that last for 20 to 30 year periods, and we have an energy in that cycle which affects the things that happen to us, and that's one in the long term. That's called your long-term period cycle. Then you have your pinnacles, which are more medium term, and then you'll have your personal years, which are really in your face. But today I'm going to start with the long-term period cycles. So when you're born, and your maturity and your wisdom cycle. So you have a youth cycle, a maturity cycle, and a wisdom cycle. And you'll have a certain number energy which attests to what you're going to experience in life. It's like your oxygen, the climate of what you're going to experience. And it's very, very long term. And in future videos, I'm going to be talking about the more medium term cycles. And of course, the personal years, which are right in your face and change year on year. And you have to take account of all these energies when you're thinking about what's good to do in your life at a certain time, what's likely to be happening and why in your life. And it's to do with the energy of your long-term cycles, your medium-term pinnacles and challenges, and of course your personal years, which change year on year. Now, of course, the age ranges of when each period cycle starts and ends changes depending on what life path you are. So looking at the screen here, if you're a life path 1, your youth cycle or your first period cycle is 0 to 26 years. Then you enter your maturity cycle from 26 to 53 years, and your third long-term period cycle is from 53 years and onwards. If you're a life path 2, your youth cycle lasts from birth until 34 years, your maturity cycle from 34 to 61 years, and then your final wisdom cycle from 61 years onwards. If you're a life path 3, your youth cycle is birth to 33 years, your maturity cycle is 33 to 60 years, and your wisdom third and final cycle is from 60 onwards. If you're a life path 4, your youth cycle is 0 to 32 years, your maturity cycle is 32 to 59 years, and your wisdom cycle is 59 years onwards. If you're a life path 5, your youth cycle is 0 to 31 years, your maturity cycle is 31 to 58 years, and your wisdom cycle is from 58 years onwards. Life path 6, from 0 to 30 years, your youth cycle. From 31 to 58 years is your maturity cycle, and from 58 years onwards is your wisdom cycle. Life path 7, from birth to 29 years is your youth cycle. From 29 to 56 years is your maturity cycle. From 56 years onwards is your wisdom cycle. Life path 8, from birth to 28 years is your youth cycle. Your maturity cycle is 28 to 55 years, and your wisdom cycle is 55 years onwards. Life path 9, your first cycle is 0 to 27 years. Maturity cycle is 27 to 54 years, and from 54 years onwards, your wisdom cycle. Life path 11 is the same as the life path 2, so it's from birth to 34 years, 34 to 61 years, your maturity cycle, and 61 years onwards for your wisdom cycle. Life path 22 is 0 to 32 years, your maturity cycle 32 to 59 years, and your wisdom cycle 59 years onwards. And for Life Path Master 33, it's going to be the same as the Life Path 6, So that's youth cycle 0 to 30 years, maturity 30 to 57 years, and wisdom cycle 57 years onwards. These are your long-term cycle energies. So a long-term youth cycle for the Master 22-4 doesn't exist because there's only 12 months of the year and the energy is about which month we are in. So there's no youth cycle for the Master 22 energy. However, you can be born on the 22nd. So if you were born on the 22nd of any month, and this maturity cycle, remember, ranges between 26 and 34 to between 53 and 61, depending on your life path. So when you have this energy as your long-term maturity cycle, the Master 22-4 means that your power is truly great during this period. Don't miss your chance to make a great impact on your domain. It's a very powerful energy to have around you. You will master practical problems and spiritual channeling to understand, build and manifest your best innovative ideas in reality to make the world safer, more stable, more secure, a better place, a more evolved place. Concentrate on universal rather than personal problems at this time because you're more about helping the world on a wider scale. But expect some nervous tension from the intensity of the master energy around you. You can manage your nervous tension with meditation, visualization, exercise, the arts. At this time, you'll let your work ethic take control, making you very productive, channeling ideas and getting things done, being conscientious, organised and exercising the self-discipline to build solid foundations for the future. A solid base at home and your business or your career allows you to enjoy earthly pleasures. Life may become a bit full of routine, sameness and boredom, but at least you will be effective and productive at home and in the world. If you were born in 1948, 1957, 1966, 1975, 1984 or 1993, then your long-term wisdom cycle in numerology is the Master 22 energy. So it's a very powerful time for you. And it ranges from between 53 and 61 years onwards, depending on your life path. So it's a lot of energy to get later in life, but it's important that you stay in the driver's seat and don't accept self or any external limitation, whether it be self-imposed or imposed by others, because you don't need to be held down. Keep thinking big, control the action with steady effort to realise your highest potential. Your later life will be filled with practical activity, an ongoing work ethic, commitment and discipline to building great things. You are and like to always be busy and productive, gaining satisfaction from ticking off tasks as you complete them. Find a job or open a business or do something with your passion that fulfills you, or have planned financial freedom that allows you to work for fun and concentrate on things that fulfill you. I hope you've really enjoyed this video today. If you haven't already, please subscribe and like this video with a thumbs up and follow me on YouTube. If you would like a reading, you can email me at katie@soulexplorer.net. You can contact me on my Facebook page, Soul Explorer Numerology, or you can find me on Instagram under Soul Explorer Kate, Soul Explorer Kate, one word. I'm on LinkedIn as well under Katie Youers, Katie Youers, Katie, and I'm also on Twitter under Soul Explorer 4, and I'm on TikTok as well. But if you'd like to support me, I'm on Ko-fi and I'm on Patreon, and you can follow me in the in the description box. And I'm often on My Guru, so if you want to ask me any questions, go on to My Guru, put a bit of credit on there, and you will find me often online, and you can ask me any questions on an ad hoc basis about numerology. So I hope you've enjoyed listening to my video today, and just before I go, I just want to let you know some exciting news. My beginner book, Remember Your Life Plan, has just been released on Amazon, and this gives you a basic grounding in numerology. It's for beginners and people that are just starting out, and it's good for you to read this before you read my other books. So Remember Your Life Plan is for beginners, really. Gives you a grounding in numerology, and it's sort of the level where people would do my foundations of numerology practitioner on Udemy. So that is my first beginner book, and it's just for newbies. This one is for people that are more intermediate. It provides a deeper analysis of the lessons and challenges of your life path and birthday energies, a concise list of your priority and secondary life path tasks, and it gives you a deeper understanding, and it's longer and more detailed analysis for potential numerology readers. And then Remember Your Talents, again, it's an intermediate level course, and it provides an analysis of the lessons of your life path with your talent number, with your expression number. So it shows how good you're going to be at achieving the lessons of your life path and birthday number. Again, a lesson by lesson comparison of your talents to see how easy or difficult each task in your life purpose will be. And again, it's longer and more detailed, and it's more for numerology readers that have a good grounding. And if you have a good grounding, you might want to take my master practitioner for readers on numerology if you prefer audio visual, or you'd like to do both. Remember Your Motivations is due out soon. I'm working frantically to try and get this third intermediate book of the trilogy out there for you, and I hope to do that soon. So and don't forget, if you want a reading from me one-to-one over Zoom, just send me an email. You might want an ongoing one-to-one service, in which case you might want to join my channel on YouTube. And if you live in the UK or you're visiting soon, I do shows all over Oxfordshire and Buckinghamshire and Berkshire sometimes. With Dear Spirit events. So come to one of our events for a personal reading, or just say hello and purchase one of my books. It's completely up to you. So these are my 3 books, and I hope you've enjoyed my video today, and get looking on Amazon, because I tell you what, to find them quickly, put my name in, Katie Ewers, Katieyours, and then my books come up straight away for you to have a look at. So I hope you enjoy my books, and I hope you've enjoyed my video today. See you soon.